What's up? Hello, world of music fans, music lovers. This is Carlos Young broadcasting live for you on my show, Music Notes, where we talk about songwriting in its entirety. And I know that everyone's very excited about that. Are you excited about that? You are? I thought that you would be. That's why you're here, right? Because you love songs, you want to talk about songs. Today I picked a song at the very last second. It's a song I've heard a few times, several times maybe, I don't know. It's been heard many times because, as you know, on this show, Music Notes, when we get it going, we pretty much only focus on the hits.
Oh no.
No, really. So, why do we focus on the hits? Why do we focus on songs at all? We focus on songs and we focus on the hits because songs are, I would say, in my opinion, of course, one of the highest forms of art. Somebody out there who definitely would not be watching this show, but someone out there who thinks that, let's say, hedge trimming is the highest art in the world, in the universe, anywhere, that person's probably not going to like this show. But if you like to hear music like I do, and you really want to get down when you write your songs and get down even better than you have in the past, then you're in the right place, because what we're going to do here today in real time is we're going to break down one of the hit songs that's on the charts right now. Where did I get it from? This time I went to Spotify and I'm looking at United States Top 50. So some people keep it top 100, some people keep it top 50. You got your United States charts, you got your world chart. I'm sure if you're in another country, you probably have the chart for your area. But yeah, so what is today's song going to be? Give me a round of applause, everybody, for Levitating by Dua Lipa, yeah, and DaBaby. So, if you ever seen Dua Lipa or DaBaby, these are two definitely high energy, fun music providers. And so they put together a good song, obviously. People are loving it. And we're going to check it out in depth. So, first of all, before I get too far into this, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this show whenever you get around to that, because the real question is, wait a minute, hang on a second, I got lost. Right. Why are you here? You are here because music matters. Why does it matter? Because we're changing the world with songs. Music is an art form. Songs, writing songs, that's art, baby. And if you're going to be performing in the arts, if you want to be a performing artist, then you ought to really spend some time looking at the trade, right? So that's what we're going to do. And the show is for 30 minutes. It's very rough and raw because we're going just straight off the cuff here. I don't do a lot of planning other than just to plan a certain structure. So the first segment, focus now, hypothetical origins. All right, so since I only have a newbie's grasp on this song, I'm going to listen to it. Well, chill for a second. chill for a second. And I'm gonna just talk about what I'm thinking as I listen to it. Okay. Very fun arrangement. Very funky, very old school. Pulling up the lyrics. Interesting. Little dance. Got a little talk box in there. So, anything that has a chorus where there's a big woo after the title, so yeah, this is a good song. Very cool arrangement. We're gonna have fun with that. This song is like the most exciting song I think we've done so far. And the arrangement, wow, okay, so let me get that off. So, I like to use genius.com. That's not an endorsement or anything. I don't know anyone at Genius, but they tend to have cool notes. Like, okay, vocal production, Cause, that's the producer. Written by Dua Lipa, Sarah Hudson, Clarence Coffey, and Cause. Okay, so published by New World Music, Tap Music. Okay, let's get back to the point. We're talking about hypothetical origins. The hypothetical origin of this song is just like having fun with somebody that you really like, having a good time with. I mean, you can fly away with me tonight. She says, I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight, I need you all night, come on, dance with me, I'm levitating, you, moonlight, you're my starlight, okay, I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. So this is like just being like straight, like high off of a relationship or a moment so much that you're just floating up in the sky with it. Like it's all about dancing, glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. This is like a really fun song. Great performance, great arrangement. Okay, I gotta decide on something. What was the origin? Yeah, just being so caught up in the moment that you feel like you're just, what's the word, on cloud nine. Like you're off, you don't even feel your feet, you don't feel the weight of your body. Like you feel so energized by the moment that you're levitating. And wow, what a great feeling. I mean, and to share that feeling is an awesome thing for songwriters to do. In this case, they've done a really awesome job at it, I would say. The arrangement helps big time. Let's get into that. Is that next? No, structural. Okay, structure. I found this one to be very interesting in that it has the bridge kind of situated almost in the middle of the song. There's some videos or something here that are kind of making it hard to just look at the lyrics, but I feel like the bridge comes early, and because the bridge jumps back down into a pre-chorus, chorus, and then post-chorus, and then chorus again, I feel like that makes the song really like just super dynamic, super interesting. It would be interesting enough just as like a structural element, but the fact that it's done so intricately and so intertwined with the production and the arrangement musically, it really jams. And this one's a really great combination of, well, we'll get to that later. But I would say structure is normal, other than the fact that the bridge doesn't go into the chorus, but into a pre-chorus. I feel like the common mechanism, if you drop a bridge on somebody, is usually to go back to the chorus almost immediately, right? Right? I don't know. What do you think? That's what I think. If you don't do that, nothing wrong with it. Obviously, this works really well, but then you fall somewhere in the realm of different. But this is a great different. I like that it gives the song like a second chance to build up. Because a lot of times the bridge is like kind of the high point of the song. It's the most interesting thing in the song. This bridge drops into a pre-chorus, which is kind of stripped down, if I remember correctly. And, that lets the song like regrow toward the end. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I really like the bridge, the way that she does the bridge too. I can't think how the melody goes. We'll get to that too. Drink some water. Simple tip you can give to anybody. Drink some water. Okay, so where were we? That's kind of the basic look on the structure. Let's look at the chords real quick while we got some time. Last time I think I didn't look at the chords at all, and that's kind of a bummer. It seems like a pretty steady song, just kind of stays in one little groove the whole way through. We have an official levitating tab, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so A minor, E minor, D minor. From A to E is a fifth, from E to D what is that? That's D, E, right? So that's like a 7. So that's an interesting jump. A little bit. A minor, E minor, D minor, A minor. When I listen to it again, I'll have to listen for those changes. I'm not sure what's really carrying that off the top of my head. That's something to bring up while we're talking about stuff. In this show, we're doing this music breakdown process in a way that's very, very quick and very simple. And I'm doing that on purpose because I could prep for this and then just talk to you from the standpoint of like, this has been my investigation on this particular song, and see you later, over and out. But that's not really all that natural. I want the show to come off as something that's natural and something that you can easily see that you could do yourself to any song and just kind of get a feel for what things are doing. That's decomposing other music is one of the most effective things that you can do for strengthening your vocabulary, so to speak, when it comes to writing songs of your own. So that's why we do it. A minor, E minor, D minor, A minor. From A to E is a 5th. And from E to D is like a 7th, right? Because from D to E is a tone. Yeah, that's the minor 7th. So from D to A is another 5th. So there's a lot of tension in those chords, right? 7, the minor 7 is an inherently tense interval, and so is the 5th. So what does that do? Probably gives the song a sense of really just like push and pull, you know? If you want something to sound much less push and pull, what would you do? Have chords that sort of step gently. They don't take big jumps. There's a good chance that these chords are set up, as inversions so that the voice leading and all that stays intact. If you have questions about that, post them in the comments. We'll get into that. I'm not going to get into stuff like that on this particular show because I don't have time. But what I will say is just that the 5th and the 7th, those are like chords that pull you. So this one's trying to maybe pull you to the dance floor, I guess. And the tempo, I don't know what the tempo was, but off the top of my head, I'm guessing 120 or better. What does it say? Da, 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 da. This doesn't say. They're calling that B minor. B minor, A minor, E minor, G minor, and that's B minor? Not sure about that tab, but it says it's an official chord pattern from this website, so we're going to go with that for now. As it stands, I would say the overall structure is, it's different in a cool way. It's very much like, it's like a very tense, very intense track, but in a fun way, in this case. Not an intense track in like a angry or sad or upset kind of a way, but just, I don't know, a dancey, tense kind of a way, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Do you? If not, that's okay. We're going to keep going. Alright, so the arrangement. We're going to do a flyby. That's what we do on the show. We fly by. Listen to it one more time. And I'm going to give you my interpretation of it this time. Just what I find to be interesting as we go along. DaBaby opens it up. Bass, very funky. Cool, like vocal samples. The vocal samples, I guess, are what's carrying the chords. Okay. On the pre-chorus, the chords change and the chorus. Other instruments come in, a lot of instruments. The pulse of the original vocal sample changes. Then the baby comes in. During the baby's part, the chords have like a different effect on them. Some new ad-libs. Some cool like one-shots on the drums. Drop. Pre-chorus, big energy again. Talk box, bass, vocal sample, Dua Lipa, layers of that vocal. Swells, bridge. No way, we're still in the post-chorus. A lot of great repetition on the lines. Okay, bridge. Lost the bass for the bridge. Slides in. Big reverb tails on the way out of the bridge. Back to a drop. That's the drop I was talking about. Nice. The chorus is almost a cappella for a second. Then the chorus comes, or post-chorus comes back in big. Everything bad. Post-chorus big. Chorus again. With some cool effects going on the way out. That is like, so far, I mean, arrangement-wise, that's going to be way too much to talk about. But go back and listen to that track on your own time. Listen to it carefully. Slow it down if you can. And just listen to all the stuff that's happening in this track. I mean, it is, wow. It's a lot going on. But it's done in a really tasteful way. And the repetitiveness of the lyrics make it to where it doesn't feel like it's just running off with anything and you're being left behind confused. It stays very like, I guess it's because the way that the chords are sort of passed off from one thing to the next, one instrument to the next, starts off just a vocal sample. Then I think it's some keyboards or something that come in. And then I think it's some keyboards maybe again in the bigger part of the chorus, but it's the sonics have changed, and it just keeps going and 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 going. I like that, but it's very steady at the same time, and it keeps dropping out, and we are running low on time. We got to wrap this thing up in almost 5 minutes. We're already down to 6 minutes. Okay, so what's left of this thing? What do we got? Melody. Dance song. This is like simple, repetitive, catchy. Not a lot of like movements, quick. And the yeah. Everything is like, in a dance song, I feel like everything ends up being its own little hook, its own little catch, its own little like earworm bug to just get in your brain and drive you crazy. That's like I think the best example in the world is probably Rihanna's Umbrella. That Ella, 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 that thing is like digging it through your skull into your brain, and there's like no way to get away from it. This song utilizes the same sort of thing, like a lot of like, I guess you would call them chants or like, what's the other word for them? Like anthem type things where it's like da 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 da, little easy like nuggets to get onto melodically. Not a lot of like, what would I call, like melodic musing, just doing your own thing, kind of fanciful stuff. This is all like very purposed use of melody. Very cool. Creative cameos. I would say the whole song is just one riff after another.
What are you going to do?
And that's what really makes the song just insanely exciting, I feel like. That and the overall energetic. It's just a really good song all around. But the fact that there's so many little nuggets here and there just really makes it just an awesome track. You know, it just keeps going and going and going, giving you a new thing here, a new thing there, a new thing here. I bet this arrangement is like really humongous inside of the computer. Creative cameos. If I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be in the choruses, the talk box that comes in. I'm wondering, first of all, who performed that. Sounds good. Really like that. But there's a lot of them on this one. I mean, it's almost too many to count. And I'm not going to count them. Unanswered Questions is our final segment. So this show is all about you. So if you have unanswered questions in this quick rundown of this song, I'm sure you will. Put them in the comment section because that's the only way I get to know what they are, first of all, and then I can answer them as best I can. I'm not an expert songwriter, I wouldn't say, but I'm a serial songwriter learner type. And this is my both gift to the songwriting world and my own personal songwriting axe sharpening, if you will. So thank you for riding with me. I got a couple minutes here before I got to wrap it up. My unanswered question for Dua Lipa and DaBaby. DaBaby! What is my question from this song?
Oh no.
I don't know if I have a question on this one. Question. I don't know. This one I feel like is not a very mysterious track. It's kind of right there on the surface. This person really likes somebody that they're willing to fly away with tonight. Go for a ride. Want to dance. What did this person do? That's what I want to know. There we go. Unanswered question. What did this person do to make you so happy, Dua Lipa? What did they do? That's what I'd like to know. This is Music Notes. My name is Carlos Young. Sending you happy salutations. Goodbye, good night, happy songwriting, and yeah. Tune in next time. Next time I do the show will be Thursday, same time, 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock, and we're just going to be breaking down these songs, folks. Songwriters, you out there, you want to work with me, you want to talk songs, let's break it down, let's talk. Leave your information in the comments, and we'll be in touch. Other than that, peace.